Alright guys, today I'm working on my 2004 Freestar. I need to replace the speed sensor output sensor. I thought I needed to do an input. I was mistaken. I need to do the output. I have another video on that for you guys, but I just want to show you what I'm doing here. I removed the air box. It's super easy. It's got this tube with a canister underneath it. Disconnect these with a flathead screwdriver or an 8mm socket. There's two of them. Those will come off of this air box here. Sits down in here and come off right here. Get those out, super easy. On to the next order of business. If we look down in here, you can kind of see this wire right here, little sensor plug. Follow that wire. Let's see if I can show you. Follow that wire right here. It goes just past where you guys can see there. If you follow it with your hand, you'll feel a little tiny plate down in there where the wire kind of runs up underneath it. Along that plate that covers the wire, follow it down another 2-3 inches. Get my light situated. I don't have them fancy tools yet. You hit that wire, follow it all the way down like I said, you'll find the plate this wire dies into. Follow along the top of that plate to the right, you'll find a little 8mm bolt. It's kind of tricky to get your socket on there, but once you get your socket on, break it loose, run it 2, 3, 4 times maybe lefty-loosey, and then you should be able to remove your socket and unloosen the bolt by hand. I've already broken mine loose, so I'm going to reach in now, try and unthread it, and show you guys what this plate cover looks like to give you an idea of what you need to feel for. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got the old vehicle output sensor, speed output sensor pulled. This is the old one. It's a little dirty, a little grimy. Worse for wear. The new one ready to go in. If you've already gotten this one out at this point, you probably assume this goes down in the hole. Follow right along where the old wire was, set down in the plug hole. Careful to push down. Don't put it in cocked to one side or the other because that could damage it. Slide it straight down in the hole. Once it's in there, you have this cover I was telling you guys about. Some wire goes in like that. There's a little slot for these two prongs to go into on the cover. The bolt goes straight through the hole on both things. So you get that in there. You can probably start it with your fingers, but you'll definitely need to make it snug with your ratchet after that, or wrench, whatever you're using. I recommend a ratchet. Get it snug, not too tight, because it could break something in there. That'd be a pain. You'd have to do a whole lot more than take out the air box if you broke something off in there, so be careful of that. And then it just plugs in where the old plug goes. There's this guy here, it bites on a little plastic mount you'll find when you take the old one out. Same thing for these two white plugs here. Sticks down in a little contraption to hold it steady. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I'm going to try and get the sensor in and let you know how simple and straightforward it's going to be after I do that part of the job. I'll be right back. Alright, so we got the new speed output sensor put in. It was kind of a pain getting it back. Fortunately for me, my neighbor let me borrow one of these snake cameras. I was able to run it down over the back side of the engine, put my hand up in from the side and kind of guide it to where I could see straight down into that hole. I was able to line up the sensor, the cover for the sensor, drop the bolt right down in there. It took some time. I thought I had it wrong at first, so I took the bolt out, realized I had it incorrectly, so putting it back in the second time was really a pain. But I would recommend investing in one of these cameras. It'll help you out a lot. save you a lot of hassle. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you will. Thanks.